Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a quick update on Highpoint. Really, I want to kind of highlight my strategy of how I intend to reach $1 million, how long it's going to take me, what I initially put in, because I did invest my own money into this as well. Um, but if you are unfamiliar with Highpoint Finance, this is essentially another Titano fork. However, it's a lot more sustainable at a 40,000% fixed APY, as opposed to the APYs that we've typically been seeing in the like 6 and 7 figure range, right? So this is something that is a lot more sustainable. I know that if they were to have like zero transactions, that the project would essentially be able to sustain itself for at least 50 days. So they have the longest runway out of any of the Titano forks. The team itself has been KYC'd with the Obsidian Council. If you're not familiar with that KYC company, that is also run by another popular YouTuber named Jesse Eckel. So a lot of cool stuff coming from the team, and at this point, it's kind of just a matter of if you are looking at this project to jump into and to potentially make some passive income. It's just a matter of how much do you believe in the team, right? Because they've done everything correctly so far, but that's what I kind of want to showcase today. We'll go a little bit over the website. I want to talk about like the buy and sell fees. If you want to take the opportunity to jump in, we're going to talk about the price action that has been going on since it launched yesterday. We're almost going on 24 hours now, but they've had about $3.4 million in volume come through the protocol. So we're going to talk about the price action. I want to go over the dashboard, what my position looks like here right now. And then also I have this cool calculator that the Highpoint Finance team has actually put together for everyone to use, which I definitely appreciate that. Nobody else is doing that. But yeah, guys, that's what we're going to be discussing today, Highpoint Finance. Before we do, please subscribe to the YouTube channel here. If you are new here to the channel, welcome. If you would like to continue to see content as it pertains to crypto DeFi projects, typically the majority of the videos that I post here on the channel are very time sensitive, and really today's video is no different. Granted, the project is already launched. I still think it could potentially be a good time to get in right now because of what's going on with the actual price action. Obviously, what I talk about here is not financial advice. It should never be construed as such, and also never take the information I'm providing you in the video and just go in and invest into a protocol. Always make sure that you're doing your own research, and that is not different in today's video. You're going to want to make sure that you're doing a couple of things, reading through the documentation, checking up on the actual team itself, see how they're managing their community, which they have a massive community already. But we'll get into that. That being said, guys, if you want to stay up to date with the information I put out here on the channel, there's two ways to do so. First is going to be clicking the notification bell so you get notified as soon as I upload new content. And then also there will be the first link down below in the description of today's video, and that is going to be a link to the premium Discord server. This is where you get all the information. We talk about all these project launches. We do them together as a community, and lots and lots of cool stuff going on in the premium Discord. Also, we do tons of whitelist giveaways, amongst other things that we give away as well. So, like I said, if you want to check that out, first link in the description to go ahead and do so. So, again, this is a Titano fork, Seifu fork, whatever you want to call them, right? And really, I've been following along with this project, I would say, going on probably the last 4 months. So if you guys all remember the DAO apocalypse, so to speak, in December, collectively a couple people got together that had been wrecked, through these rebasing DAOs in December when they were all going crazy, and decided to put together a protocol. That protocol ended up being Highpoint Finance. They've done an exceptional job at building the community, at building a product that is really here to stand the test of time. And if you can even look at their Discord. They have almost 15,000 members in their Discord. The entire team is super transparent with what's going on. I know today that their marketing guy was posting like exactly the YouTubers that were getting paid for sponsored videos and stuff like that. Today's video is sponsored, of course. And if you ever have a question about if a video of mine is sponsored, there will always be a little box in the upper left-hand corner of the video when the video starts. Today's video will be no different. But that I say that to say this, that the team has been very transparent about what they're doing, which is great to see, right? That's what we look for in a project, right? You know, it's easy to say you're doing things, but to show that you're doing them, to have proof for your investors is a huge benefit, a huge plus in my opinion, right? So 40,000 APY automatically auto compounds directly in your wallet. We're all used to this by now. If you're not, definitely make sure that you're reading through their white paper here. They have a lovely white paper. I haven't seen one like this yet, but if you want to take a look at their white paper, you can go ahead and do so. It's directly on their website, highpoint.finance. You'd be able to pull up their website, view their dashboard, and read through the white paper. So it automatically rebases every 30 minutes or 48 times per day. And of course, these are protocols that, sustain themselves based on buy and sell tax. So they do have a buy and sell tax. So just know that when you're going to purchase or when you're going to sell, if you choose to do so, that that there is a buy and sell tax, kind of baked into the smart contract. So you're obviously going to have to adjust your slippage accordingly on Trader Joe. If I didn't already say so, this is a project that is on the AVAX ecosystem. But as you can see here, like what they're doing in terms of security or just like peace of mind for their investors, KYC doxing. I know that a couple of the people from the team have actually doxed publicly inside of their Discord. So KYC doxing through the Obsidian Council. Head of marketing is fully doxed as well. And you can be able to go interact with these people in the Discord directly. They have had their smart contracts audited by Solidity Finance, and they are using a multi-sig wallet to protect the treasury, right? So like all the boxes are checked. Really, it just pertains to their roadmap. And if you feel like, based on your opinion of the team, if they can execute their roadmap, right? So I know that a couple of things that they're doing right now to kind of give you like a brief update. So I know that they're making another push to push content out there with content creators like myself on YouTube, also in like Twitter, Discord groups, things like that as well. Let's see. Looks like they are already in the application process for CoinMarketCap listing. They will be applying for CoinGecko listing, but that requires 100K trading volume for 7 days. So they can only be able to apply for that, after those 7 days. They're doing a bunch of game nights in the actual the Discord server, so they're gonna have their Gartic games, their trivia games, and their giveaways as well. So lots of cool stuff to incentivize the community to be active, and yeah. They're also going to be scheduling some more AMAs, and they did say that they would confirm these days as soon as they release them. Now, when they first launched the protocol, they ran into some issues regarding the rebasing, which they've already fixed with the burning of tokens. So essentially, what happened is people were not getting their rebases. However, that is all fixed right now. They've actually gone through and airdropped people that were affected. And looking back in their Discord right now, they actually just announced another announcement. They announced an announcement, but they said wanted to give you a quick update on the last 24 hours post launch. Yesterday's launch went super smooth, but as we noted in previous announcements, we had a few challenges due to attempting to correct the market cap on Dex Screener. The daily rebase percentage was affected. What would have meant is that for this week only, this means you will earn 8.315 instead of 12.7% on the week. However, all holders at the time received an airdrop, which immediately increased your wealth by approximately 27%. And I can attest, I did receive that airdrop myself, and I was kind of interested about that, but love to see that. Again, going back to the transparency and the team being willing to do what is needed to ensure that our investors are safe and their funds are safe, right? Our dev team is currently in the process of coding a solution that will fix the rebase percentages. We are targeting between April 4th and April 6th to have the fix thoroughly tested and deployed. Finally, we had an issue with auto rebasing. This is because all self-staking tokens require an external trigger in order to kick off the rebasing event every 30 minutes. We did not have this ready in time, so we were manually triggering rebases. We want to thank Sim from the Sphere for helping us out by automating the rebasing, which we have done manually since the launch. Lastly, we are planning a last-minute AMA for tonight at 9:30 p.m. EST. So definitely jump in their Discord, check out that because that's going to be very important as it pertains. I mean, especially if you're an investor, and even if you're not, maybe that will be a good time to make a decision on if this is something that you want to jump into or not. But that is kind of an update on everything from the Highpoint finance team. I did want to specifically talk about my position here before we kind of jump into price action. Now, looking at my current balance here, so I'm currently sat at 305,428.97 HPT tokens. And full transparency, I know that they had like an initial pre-sale a while back where you were getting the HPPO tokens, which then were converted directly to HPT tokens. I don't remember exactly how much I put into to that pre-sale. However, you can kind of gauge where that would be from here. However, I did take up the full pre-sale, the whitelist pre-sale allocation of 10 AVAX. So that is included in my pre-sale tokens and the whitelist pre-sale from the pink sale pre-sale. So where we're sitting at right now, you're looking at $10,233 worth of HPT tokens. The current price of HPT is about a little bit more than 3 cents. The total interest that I've earned so far is $2,287, which keep in mind that this is partially due to the airdrop that happened, right? And right now, my daily earnings every 24 hours is about $168. And really, why I wanted to make this video, other than giving you guys the updated information on what's going on with the project, I really wanted to talk about my strategy in terms of what I'm going to be doing. For me, this is a project that I really believe in. I believe in the team. I know that they've been working incredibly hard for like the last 4 months on this project, and it's finally out. I've been waiting, much like everybody else, right? I've been waiting a long time to be able to hold these tokens, and that's exactly what I intend to do. However, let's jump over to the actual calculation. Oh, well, I didn't see this. 5-day reward, $840 every 5 days. So pretty cool stuff there. And this is calculating that the price of the HPT token would stay roughly the same. So if we look at this quick spreadsheet, and again, you can go, this is directly from their DApp here. You click on calculator, it's going to take you to all these tools. Essentially, you can just put in your balance of your Highpoint, and this is currently what my balance is. And it looks like if we look at it here, the current value of that is $10,234, give or take. And then essentially in 254 days. So this is how I plan to turn this $10,000 into $1 million. Hopefully everything goes well. But 8 months from now, that $10,000 would be roughly worth a little over $1 million. We would have 37,375,019 HPT tokens. Well into profit. And that would be over the course of a little bit more than 12,000 rebases. And here you can see what that graph looks like. And guys, this is the power of compound interest. And this is the same tactic that I'm taking with Titano. This is the same tactic that I'm taking with Seifu. And I'm just holding these tokens, right? Because with projects like these, when you get in really early, and you're invested into a protocol that you believe in the team. Like sometimes these things don't work out, but I wish that I could say that I got into Titano, when it first launched. I know I was a couple of weeks late. I think I got in around 13 cents, like back when that was the all-time high. So I kind of dollar cost averaged my way in there. Seifu got in super, super early. And yeah, and I intend to continue to hold. I would say my position in Seifu is roughly the same value here, maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to $12,000, $13,000. But this is what I intend to do. I intend to just hold my way all the way to $1 million, and it's going to take us until December 10th to get there. So, what I would like to do is kind of continue this series, kind of like a road to $1 million. And you can see here now that today's date is March 31st, 2022, and we are currently at 10,000, a little bit more than $10,000. So, in about 8 months or 254 days, then we would hit that $1 million goal. And this calculator is really cool too, because then you can be able to extrapolate. And again, using the power of compound interest, this thing really starts to take off. Just a couple of days after we hit a million. So it's pretty wild there to see. Um, let's see, in 1 year we would be at $8 million worth of HPT tokens. So that's absolutely insane. I really hope that this protocol sustains itself. And really, what I think the most important factor in these kinds of forks or these kinds of protocols sustaining themselves is finding utility outside of just this auto staking, auto rebasing protocol, right? If they can use their treasury funds to build out other projects or invest into other things, to find another way to bring revenue into Highpoint, then I think that it will do extremely well. And I know that they got some things on the roadmap which I would like to cover. But since they are actually doing an AMA tonight, what I would recommend you do is jump into that AMA and be able to hear what their roadmap looks like, because I'm sure that's going to be quite the topic of conversation. If we look at the actual price action here, obviously we kind of just 2x'd, I believe, around the time of launch. And since then, it kind of pushed back up, retested all-time highs, and then, we've kindly been trying to find the bottom here. And since this morning, looks like the bottom was at exactly 3 cents. And now we've pushed up a little bit, about a little bit less than 5% in the last hour, which is great to see. Still 24-hour volumes, $3.4 million. So they've been able to create a substantial amount of money in their not only their marketing wallet, but their burn wallet as well. So like definitely look for those things to be happening soon. Obviously, they're not going to be transparent around the times that they choose to schedule, like the buyback and burns and things like that, because people could take advantage of that stuff, and try to snipe those rebases, or try to snipe the burn mechanism there. So yeah, definitely very interesting stuff from Highpoint. Like I said, for me, if I was looking at adding more funds in, or if I was looking at getting in right now, or you know, in the future, I would probably look back and say, "Damn, this is probably a good time to jump in." But who knows how these things go. Also, something to take into account too is that today, the overall market has been a little bit down. Bitcoin has been a little bit down, so that's all stuff to take into account with what's going on with Highpoint Finance as of right now. But that being said, I'm still super bullish on the protocol. I'm super bullish on the team. I know everything that they're doing, because they're super transparent about it, and not just with me, right? They're transparent with the entire 15,000 people that are in their Discord community. So definitely, you're going to want to check out their Discord. Like I said, get a feel for the team, see all the stuff that they're doing to make sure that you guys feel comfortable, you guys feel like this is a protocol that you want to invest in, and always do your own research. Sure, you can use my video as kind of a stepping stone into doing that, but yeah, always read through the documents, jump into their community, figure out what the team is saying, ask the hard questions. And to my knowledge, the team has been nothing but upfront and transparent, like I've been saying, about what's going on, and how the entire protocol functions. And yeah, I'm just super excited to be a part of the Highpoint Finance journey. And I will keep you guys updated on how my position unfolds. Maybe we'll do this on a weekly basis or every couple weeks or something like that, where I can kind of keep you guys updated with my position in Highpoint Finance and how that is unfolding. Other than that, guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know down below in the comments section if Highpoint is something that you jumped into. I know that their pre-sale was extremely successful, um, and a lot of people were able to take advantage of that. That being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.